Factoring application. A rectangle has a width that is 5 feet less than the length. The area of the rectangle is 126 square feet. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. I'll begin by sketching a diagram to make sense of what's happening. I have my rectangle and I have the length and I have the width. If I multiply that together, I'm going to get a total of 126 since that's going to be the area. They give us information on the width, and that's that the width is 5 feet less than the length. So suppose the length has a length x, the width has to be 5 less than that, so it's going to be x minus 5. Let's make these substitutions, letting the length be x and letting the width be x minus 5. So here I have x multiplied by x minus 5, and that gives me a total of 126. I need to solve for x, so I'll solve this equation. I'll begin by drawing a border to distinguish the left-hand side from the right-hand side. On the left, I can distribute this x. So I'll get x times x, that's x squared. And I'll get x times negative 5. That's going to give me a negative 5x. This is going to equal 126. And I notice that I have a power of 2 on my variable, so I have a quadratic equation. I'll attempt to solve by factoring, so I'll have to move all of the terms to one side and have 0 on the other. To do this, I am going to subtract by 126 on both sides. And on the left-hand side, I'm going to have x squared minus 5x minus 126. And on the right-hand side, the 126 minus the 126 is going to give me 0. I notice that my leading term is 1, so I can factor this trinomial by getting two numbers, or finding the two numbers that multiply to negative 126 but add to negative 5. And I can use this x diagram to keep me organized. So I have the c term as negative 126 and the b term as the negative 5. And repeating what I just said a few moments ago, I need to find two numbers that multiply to negative 126 but add to negative 5. Now this one might take you a few minutes, but after some trial and error, you're going to conclude that the two numbers needed are negative 14 and positive 9. So I can factor, or I can rewrite this trinomial as x minus 14 multiplied by x plus 9, and that's equal to 0. Now, because I have a product of two things and that's equal to 0, I can use the zero product property and set each factor equal to 0. So here I can let x minus 14 equal 0, and I can also do that for x plus 9. I have two linear equations. I need to solve both of them. And on the left here, I can isolate x by adding 14 to both sides, and I get that the value of x is going to be 14. On the right hand side, I subtract 9, and these ones cancel out. 0 minus 9 is negative 9, so my second value is negative 9. And here I forgot to cancel these ones out, but I have that my solutions are 14 and negative 9. But since area is positive, I'm going to disregard the negative solution. And here we are trying to find the dimensions of the rectangle. And remember that the length, that was the value of x, so that's 14. So the length is 14, and then the width is 5 less than that, x minus 5. So 14 minus 5 is going to give me a 9. And these are the dimensions of the rectangle.